Hello, this is Solomon, and we're going to be doing an analysis of this match between Roman and Premium. This Premium was coaching, and I'm going to say coaching with parentheses, but these two were fighting, and unranked, I spectated, James also spectated. And Roman has interesting decks: Skrill, Toad, Owl, Wolf, Machine Gun Artillery. It's not a bad deck by any means. Like, it's a fine deck. It's not a standard deck. It's a pretty specific way to play. Like, it's pretty much, just defend until Owls. Pretty much defense until Owl Wolf. Maybe not a deck you'd pull out every game. Since, actually, I don't know. I'm saying, like, MGs are so much better than they used to be. I'm still getting used to them, even. But Premium Bro is running a Skrill, Pigeon, Mole, Skunk, Snake, Mine. So definitely a very strong mid-game deck, but like this is gonna die to Owl Wolf once there's like not anytime soon, because Pigeon Skunk is like really good against mice, and if the snakes can get tags on the owls, like you can still win. Yeah, this deck is fine against this deck, and plus snake tags will work well against MGs and artillery. So while Roman definitely has a late game deck, Premium's deck works really well against it. So a little bit of a surprising aggression. I'm not sure why, because there's a cabin right here, which is going to stop anything early from happening. That's coming down for Premium. Yeah, there's some mistakes I want to look at later. Let's fast forward. This mill gets took in. Taking this mill. Okay, so this mill versus this mill. Like, you take this mill if you want to do an aggressive artillery cannon. Like, it's a choke point map, so let's put down some. It's kind of hard if he scouts it. You only need 10 seconds, but this is close distance. But just put some MGs and put the artillery cannon right here, and you have an incredible advantage. But if you're not going to be that aggressive artillery right away, just take this as your second mill, in my opinion. Although there's still, actually no, there's still lots of merits to being aggressive. This is your army. This is your enemy. The enemy army is out of position. You'll be in position to immediately punish it. So we do see the artillery cannon come out, but it's way back here. It's if he only had an artillery cannon in his deck, whatever, but he has MGs, so he can put MGs down up here to cover his artillery cannon. Okay, so he sold off all the farms, which maybe selling off one of them, but he wasn't supply blocked really. I mean, I guess he kind of was, but like more tier 1 aren't gonna make a difference. Like the extra units weren't gonna make a difference against this, like the artillery cannon coming out. And honestly, I think Premium could just actually kill him there. At least kill the artillery cannon. But no, Roman didn't need to sell all the farms. Yeah, Roman lost a lot there. Okay, now here's where the first wolf comes out, and here's where problems really start happening. I don't think that's an interesting engagement that didn't work, but okay. See, the thing is, Premium's just ecoing. Like, there's no like you don't have any tier 2 in this deck. I mean, I guess the Wolf Buff artillery is actually really strong. So let's think about that separately real quick. But let's look at this idea instead. So this is a late game deck, and you can just artillery and MG to defend until then. So yeah, Premium's just going straight up to 8 farms. So the wolf, there's no wolf owl timing here that Roman can exploit to like go punish this. Like, he's just not gonna be able to do it since wolf and owl. Wolf's not gonna do anything with the tier 2, and one owl's not gonna do anything against this army composition. So instead, it would be a lot better to take this mill and go eco up, like just go straight eco up on this mill, like full 8 farms, like he's doing. Then you put down the wolf and start putting down the owls, and also I brought this up while spectating, And James, I brought up the idea of artillery creep. And James says he doesn't need to artillery creep to win. Which is not wrong. Like, you don't need artillery creep. That's not the win condition for this deck, even though it's a possible win condition. Like, the idea of the win is Wolf Owl here. But there's very little reason not to artillery creep here. Like, it's kind of putting one right here is a bit dangerous, since it's really far away. Honestly, the snake, if you put it right here, the snakes are just going to tag it. So what you do is put the second artillery cannon, like, right here. Right here or right here. Somewhere on the side. Then you sell this artillery cannon and rebuild it up in the front. Then you're basically... it'd be difficult to get it close enough to kill the mill. But you put the artillery, say, like, right here, right here. You protect it with that artillery cannon on the side. And you have so much pressure on enemy. If the enemy army has to be in front of the mill. If they move out of position, you can immediately punish it. Just have artillery cannon army right here. Then you can also just do another artillery creep to like right here or something, and that's just GG if you get it up. Now, although you do the artillery creep after you take this mill. You don't do the artillery creep early. I mean, you can try, but you're going to be too behind an army. And if you build artillery here, then sell this one, build it here. That's like 2 minutes. Not exactly 2 minutes, but that's like 2 minutes of time. It's a lot of money. So I think the best build order here would have been 8 farms here if he's going 8 farms. Well, taking this mill first wasn't a bad idea. Maybe like do 3 farms, and if he goes 8 farms here, go 8 farms on this mill. Then when he built the first artillery, that was fine. But after that, when you go 3 farms here, 8 farms here, then you do... I'm trying to think about the build order. I guess Wolf, maybe double Owl. Didn't you put the second artillery up? Then you put the next artillery here, and so on and so forth. Like, you don't want to put the artilleries up too early, because your army's just not going to be strong enough to stop it. Like, again, it's just tier 1 versus skunks and snakes. Like, they're just going to brute force their way through it. But yeah, you definitely... There's no reason not to artillery creep at some point. Once you start getting wolves and owls out. Like, maybe a wolf double owl. Maybe sooner, depending on how the match is going. But there's zero reason not to artillery creep sooner. Or zero reason not to artillery creep later. So yeah, he lost pigs here and he had to sell the farms, I think. I didn't see if he sold the farms, I was paying enough to but yeah. So he's just so behind in eco. Like, holy fucking shit. Like, I don't know why he's so convinced of, or focused on getting these farms up. He could have taken this to like 4 minutes ago and put farms on it. And now, okay. Oh my god. Also, war replacement. This is so important. Even I mess up a lot on it. And it's kind of hard, and especially when you're scouting a lot. But it's so important to put your Warrens in the back. Because look, there's 3 tier 3 Warrens. All these tier 3 Warrens are gonna die. That is so much food. You're not gonna rebuild the tier 3. But also, you can't sell off the Warren. Like, losing Warrens is so much food, especially in low eco, like after big fights, because you can't sell them off to build the rest of your army. So yeah. Yeah, he loses an owl due to my bad micro and he gets tagged by the snakes. Doesn't have anything to shoot the pigeons. Artillery cannon goes down. Yeah, there's just way too much army there. And Roman saw it way too late. Again, like, he should have been taking a more aggressive... actually... Well, I understand why he's playing defense since he was still getting his owls up. But if he had started at least artillery creeping, like, at least put an artillery piece right here. And, like, have your army around this area. And be constantly scouting. So then the enemy can't base trade you. Because if they try to move out, you kill their mills since you're right next to them. So yeah, this is obviously GG. Did a massive eco disadvantage. And not seeing the base trade. Like, it would have been so easy to stop that base trade because you just go full his mill. Or at least make him... Oh yeah, and owls are getting a base trade situation. Especially since premium has 0 flying units except the pigeon. Well, actually, I guess it depends how much pigeons premium has left in the base trade versus owls. It's interesting to think about. I mean, honestly, if Premium still commits to the base trade there, he still wins since like Snake Pigeon versus Owl. If like they both start base trading. But the point is, Roman should have been scouting and more aggressive with his army, so that he could immediately start damaging Premium's mills and warrens the instant Premium tried to move out. So like a base Premium never should have been able to base trade there. Anyway, that is the end of this video.